Afternoon, folks. Big Bo here with another great Class A diesel motorhome value from Parkway RV Center. Got a unique one here today, and I don't say this very often. The first one of these I've got to shoot. This is a 2007 Alfa Sia Founder Edition 35LS. This is the smallest, shortest Alfa that you could buy in 2007. Only 35 feet long, has two big slides that pretty much is the equivalent of a triple slide on other RV brands, because pretty much the whole driver's side comes out in slide outs. Folks, it's a beautiful diesel, 32,000 miles. 35 feet, so it's a lot smaller than your average 38, 39, 40, 42 foot diesel. So little more flexibility on where you can use it. I've done plenty of Alfa Sias before, folks. This is the first 35 Founder that I've been able to get a hold of, and it's got a really cool floor plan. You feel like you're in a lot bigger RV. 32,800 some odd miles, got a 7,500 diesel generator, Generac in the front, powering everything up right now. Beautiful color scheme. And folks, I know everybody, the Alfas had that bad pitting problem along the sides in these particular year models. This is not one that has the pitting problem, because you either bought one and either started pitting or it didn't. This one doesn't. And you can see, I mean, there's no holes in it, no pitting, no delamination, beautiful condition. Built on a Freightliner XC Raised Rail chassis, got full pass-through storage. Has the 300 horsepower Caterpillar C7 7.2 turbo diesel with the 860 pound-feet of torque, tows around 5,000 pounds. I know it doesn't sound like a lot, but you're not pulling. This isn't a big mammoth RV like most diesel pusher motorhomes are. A lot of history behind Alfa. These were great motorhomes, folks. I'm gonna tell you, I know they didn't survive the recession like a lot of other great companies that went out, but man, these Alfas will be greatly missed. But you can still get parts, and Fleetwood carries a lot of parts for these too, by the way, and I'll go more into that here in a minute. But you can see, I love the color scheme, because it looks like you're looking at two different RVs when you look at the front and the back, and that's the way they do it. Makes it really unique. Got the mud flap, 5,000 pound hitch. Over here's your slide out. You can see a full wall slide and then your bedroom slide. So I mean, it's the equivalent of a triple slide on pretty much anybody else's 35 footer. Got the backup camera, the jacks. Man, this is a nice rig. Of course, the ones that pit, they usually pit right around here, and there's none of that on here. So, and you can't do nothing about it. So if you're looking at a used Alfa, make sure you have whoever you're buying it from. If you're not looking at it, take pictures of that part right there. That's where they pit on both sides. 10-gallon DSI water heater, slide toppers. We just drove it about 560 some odd miles. Power steps, power awning, got a manual door awning. Let's go inside. This thing's all original, folks. Got the original carpet, upholstery. Everything's in very good shape for the year model, and certainly for the price. I mean, this was the smallest Alfa they made in 2007, and it was still 200 grand in 07 prices. It'd be quite a bit more today if they still made it. But Alfa is a pretty unique company. Pretty much anybody who knows about RVs, you know who John or Johnny Crean Sr. is. He's the founder of Fleetwood Enterprises. Pretty much the Babe Ruth of the RV industry. He's the one that pretty much started the motorhome movement, started the fifth wheel movement, started all kinds of stuff, and built the best-selling motorhomes of all time. Well, legend has it, and this right here, of course, he had a son, John Crean Jr. John Crean Jr. was like his dad in a lot of ways, but his dad had a saying, if it's not broke, don't fix it. And of course, 70s, 80s, and even 90s, Fleetwood didn't change much. They didn't change their manufacturing process. They did not change their equipment. They kept everything the same because if it's not broke, don't fix it. Well, unlike Johnny Crean Sr., Johnny Crean Jr. was a full-time RVer. And he wanted to design motorhomes that would cater more toward the full-timer because he was living in one. He knew what a full-timer wanted, what they needed, and other manufacturers were building motorhomes for weekend warriors and people who just use them a few weeks a year. They didn't have the full-time RVer in mind. So, him and his dad argued a lot about it, and this is where the Sia name came from. Johnny Crean Jr. decided to quit Fleetwood, open his own company, called it Alfa, and the last thing he told his dad as he left Fleetwood was Sia. Hence the Sia brand name. That's why it's an unusual name, but that's the story behind it. Now, they did later reconcile, and they actually collaborated to build a Sia using both Fleetwood technology and Alfa. The result of that is the Fleetwood Founder. Fleetwood Founder, #1 selling motorhome of all time, been the bread and butter of Fleetwood for decades, and combined with Alfa's full-time RV method of building to cater to the full-time RV, and this is a result of that. The Fleetwood Founder, or the Alfa Founder. Alfa's still got those 7.5 foot tall ceilings, which is pretty much famous because if you're a tall guy and you're going to be full-timing RVing, you don't want to have to stoop down and get claustrophobic and all that. You've got 6'2" height clearance in the slide outs, so very, very comfortable. Plus, you get the added benefit of all that extra top storage, because when you're full-time RVing, storage is crucial inside and out. You've got full pass-through on the outside too. Insulation is crucial. This thing's got 3.5 inch thick outside bays. In 2007, this was pretty much the most well insulated RV you could buy. Everything's heated, the basement's heated. Just everything in it. And I'm sure I'll miss a lot of stuff, but everything in this RV is designed for the full-timer. First thing, he put really comfortable captain's chairs up here. When you're a full-time RVer, you spend a lot of time up here, so everything's slanted toward the driver. Instead of going this way or that way, it's slanted, so it's easy access for the driver. Heated power mirrors. It's got a 6-speed Allison 3000 push-button transmission. 300 horse cat, great torquey motor. For a 35-footer, it's got more than enough power. You got engine heater right here. You've got a adjustable map reading light. You've got a CD stereo, 32,836 on the clock. Got a flat screen TV. All your disconnects and inverter controls are right over there above the door, easy to get to. 2,000 watt inverter, so you can run refrigerator or pretty much TVs or whatever you need to while you're driving down the road if you didn't want to run the generator. Windshield looks great in this particular model. It's got the vinyl covered dash with no pick holes from cats or dogs. Obviously no pets in it. No check engine light. I got a parking brake light on because obviously I got the parking brake. Got the driving computer right here. Shows all your important information, average speed, all that good stuff. And 32,000 miles. This thing's not even broken in yet, and it has not been lived in. It doesn't have any live-in wear and tear, which I know is designed for a full-time RVer, but it hasn't been used as one. The seats look great. They put some nice innovations, like the basement air conditioning with duct work toward the front. Now, how many people do that? because, as many of you veteran RV owners know, that dash air is pointless. It's useless, it's pointless. It doesn't do anything but burn up fuel and take power away from your motor. When you're driving a rig like this, you're going to be running the generator, running the roof air if it's hot outside. So instead of having to run both of them, you've got duct work up here, so you can keep it cool up here without having to run your dash air and save fuel pretty much. But got some nice features. Like I said, the 7.5 foot ceiling. Going back to the ducted roof air, this unit doesn't have the 2 ducted units on top like traditional RVs do. It's got a 27,000 BTU central air, and it circulates the hot air from the top of the RV, circulates it to the bottom through the air conditioner, and cools it off quicker. A lot more efficient than the rooftop units. And here's something you probably didn't think about: a lot less vibrations too, because when you stick a rooftop unit on a roof, you just sticking it through a hole, you're mounting it, putting seals on it, you have to worry about leaking. Where the central unit is mounted directly to the steel frame, so less vibrations, more secure, and works great. By the way, I've got it on right now. It's probably dropped 10-15 degrees in here in an hour's time, so it's nice and comfy. You've got table and chairs, and you've got a sleeper sofa. Over here you've got a fold-up table and a chair, which you can use for a desk or whatever you need. Ceramic tile floor. It's got, of course, their famous split hallway floor plan, where you've got a bathroom on one side and closet changing room on the other. Oversized double basin sink, because again, full timer, you're going to be using your kitchen a lot. This one hasn't been used a lot, but normally you do. Corian countertops, no stress cracks. You can see from the stove top. They hadn't cooked in this thing. Waste basket. You can drop your waste basket in there. You can open it from the outside, so you don't have to carry in case you spill something in your garbage bag. You don't have to worry about it dripping while you're carrying it outside through the RV. Solid wood cabinets, ceiling fans. It's got 2 ceiling fans which help circulate the air, and plus it's got these 12-volt fans as well, and that's all factory installed. Plenty of lighting. 4-door refrigerator. You got a 12 cubic foot refrigerator, which is about, in 2007, is about as big as you could get as far as a fridge. Because again, you know, if you're a full-timer, you're going to be needing that, or even a weekender's going to need that. Plenty of fluorescent lighting, carpeted headliner. We're going to go to the right side, and over here you've got a huge closets, because again, full-timers, storage space is at a premium. You open this up right here, you've got a nice privacy barrier and tons of room to change clothes in. Even if somebody's in the bedroom, you've got another curtain over there, and you've got a nice little changing room right here. A little bulletin board to hang stuff up on. I mean, this is a well-designed RV. Open your closet doors. You've got lighted closets. They're cedar lined on the bottom. Drawers underneath there. Nice woodwork. We're going to go to the other side real quick, and over here you have porcelain RV toilet, stainless steel sink, Corian, huge 4 medicine cabinets. So I guess if you got a lot of prescriptions, you'll like that. Dirty clothes hamper built in. Notice how everything's got that baseboard in there that you can just wipe out with a little bit of cleaner and a rag in case you do spill something. Nice stand-up shower, big skylight. A lot of space in here, doesn't show a lot of use. Of course, your RV toilet. Storage everywhere, more vent fans. Look back here, you got a very comfortable rear bedroom. Queen Island bed, you've got a built-in CD player. Somebody's added a big flat screen TV over there. We're going to leave that in here. Nightstands. Now, this is pretty good. If whoever buys this, you'll thank me for this. hidden slide out controls right here. This is your ceiling fan controls, slide out room controls, phone jack plug-ins, and 12-volt plug-ins too. So adjustable lamps for reading. So really neat, folks. Like I said, Alphas are unique. You don't see that many of them, and this is the first 35 I've had. So, and the first Founder too, by the way. Microwave. This is a microwave convection oven. And you got your regular oven too, so you've got two ovens. Wow. 32,000 miles. Got the Atwood leveling system. I mean, they just don't come much nicer than this for an 07, folks. They really don't. $69.9, will trade. Includes a 90-day nationwide limited warranty that we purchase on your behalf, so you have peace of mind and you can extend it very affordably, folks. $69.9 haggle free, includes a very thorough, extensive RV checkout. 4 pages long, and if you want to see everything that we inspect and repair if needed and guarantee for the price you pay, contact our sales team or go to our website, parkwayrvcenter.com, and on every single listing on our website that we do inspect, there'll be a link, 4-page checklist, very detailed. I will promise you this, folks, there's not another dealer out there that would do that kind of inspection and be that thorough on a 12-year-old RV. And I'm being honest with you, it's 12 years old, ain't no sense pussyfooting around the truth, but it's 12 years old, but nobody else going to do that inspection. But that's what we do, folks. We've been in business 51 years. I mean, you got to realize this is our business. Used RVs is our business. We don't sell new and used. We sell used. We've got the largest selection in a 500-mile radius of used RVs in one location. Over 150 in stock for you, ready for you to look at. Got some great buys out here. You know, we shop the internet every day, probably more than most of you do, to compare our prices to make sure they're competitive and they're some of the lowest out there. And they are, folks. I have people coming from all over the country to buy RVs from us. People here from California the other day just sold another one to a gentleman in California yesterday. In fact, you may remember that 2012 Serrano with the tow car behind it. Guy bought it sight unseen out of Northern California. Guys, we do a lot of business here. We sell these things fast. We price them right. We treat you right. We make sure that everything on it functions like it's supposed to. Now, keep in mind, all that's done after purchase. Now, if you want to go into detail about it, you want to give us a call, we'll go into more detail. I'll just kind of give you an overview of how it works after you purchase this RV. It goes in line to get checked out by my certified and trained RV techs. We go through that checklist, make sure everything on it works. If something doesn't, we fix it, repair it at no additional cost to you. That $69.9 price is your guaranteed price plus applicable sales tax, no fees. And you're going to get, for that $69.9 plus applicable sales tax, you're going to buy a 2007 32,000 mile Alfa Founder 35, fully functional, ready to go, everything works, for $69.9 plus tax, with a warranty included at $69.9 plus tax. Also included, we also clean it up inside and out after my techs are done with it. We give you a complete RV orientation, which is done after it's been through service and cleanup. The way it works, folks, after you purchase this RV, it gets checked out. Once it's checked out, it gets cleaned up. Then my service manager, Gordy, does his final walkthrough. If he's happy with everything, he will call you, set up a time, and you can always text him or call him. We give you a cell phone number after you purchase it. If you want to update on it, he'll let you know. But after it's cleaned up, after it's checked out, after he's happy with it, he'll call you, set up an appointment for you to pick up your new to you Alfa. You arrive here at the appointed time. Tech that checked it out knows it better than anybody. He's going to spend some time with you, give you a one-on-one RV orientation. And I highly recommend you record them with your phone or camera. And he'll go over everything, show you how to operate everything, show you any repairs you had to make, give you tips, tricks, pointers. If you're going to have a runabout or a towed, he'll help you hook that up as well. And yes, we do have towed dollies in stock. And all that is included for the $69.9 price. We're pretty much all inclusive, folks, plus tax, of course. Unfortunately, this is America. That's not unfortunate. We're actually best country in the world. But cost of that means every time me or you or anybody else buys a used vehicle, whether it's an RV, a car, a truck, whatever, you're going to pay sales tax. Now, you may pay it here. You may pay it at your home state. You may pay a certain amount. Everybody pays a different amount of tax depending on where you live at. If you want to know how much your sales tax will be, when and where you have to pay it, it depends on what state you live in and how you're paying for it. Give us a call. My salespeople will give you an estimate on that. That way there's no surprises for anyone. But anyway, after this unit's checked out, you get your walkthrough, you pick it up, you can take it to the campground. We try to give you everything you need. We give you a starter kit with all your camping essentials, sewer hose, water hose, pressure reducer, chemicals, and much more. $100 worth of stuff, brand new in a 5-gallon bucket, that when you buy a 12-year-old RV somewhere else, you don't get that stuff. You have to buy that. We also give you a drive-out tag, your legal drive-out tag, at no additional cost. We give you instructional DVDs and more. And plus, we also give you 21 nights of free camping, up to 7 nights at a time at select RV resorts nationwide, to be used in a 12-month period. It's $1,000 worth of free camping. Just our way of saying thank you for buying from us. So I can't imagine another dealer out there that does all this for the price that we're selling these for. Get online and look them up. Look up what these things are bringing with 32,000 miles and a warranty. See how many of them you can find for $69.9 with no surprise fees. What you don't realize, other dealers advertise a price. They don't include all those fees that they charge. They'll charge dock fee, prep fees, inspection fees, and they don't come with a warranty unless you pay extra for it. I mean, they're going to hit you up with thousands of dollars in fees, and that's not mentioning a new scam that has been brought to my attention that the big corporate dealers are doing. Is they're advertising a certain price on a used or new RV. But to get that price, you have to, and this is actually, I think, kind of illegal, but nobody's enforced it yet if it is. But what they're doing, for you to get that price, you have to go through their finance department. And I just had a customer tell me this from that went to Ripoff World up the road from us. And they have what they call mandatory upgrade packages that you have to buy the RV, and that's like the paint protection, the fabric protection, and gap insurance, and all that stuff that's marked up 4 or 5 times over what you can get it for yourself. They say that you have to have all of that to get the advertised price. It's a scam, folks. You know, you can buy it for that price, but they're making $10,000 on all that stuff on the back end. And the fact that if you finance to their finance department, they're going to mark that interest rate up 2 or 3%, costing you thousands of extra dollars and higher RV payments over the life of an RV loan. We don't do any of that, folks. Our finance department is a courtesy to our customers, not a way to make money. You know, we keep things easy, simple, and done. Whatever rate our lenders approve you for, that's what we sign you up at. We don't make any money on financing. We're just as happy to go through your bank or credit union or finance company or whoever you go through, just as easy as we are one of ours. Because we're not making money on it anyway, why not let them do all the work? And a lot of dealers won't even let you get your own financing. So I could do a video, folks, about the stories I hear from these big corporate dealers and the scams they pull and they try to pull. And just because they're bigger doesn't mean they're the best, folks. Trust me. The bigger they are, the more overhead they have, more money they got to make to keep afloat. I mean, you go to some place that sponsors NASCAR and college football bowls and 300 locations nationwide. They're not paying for all that stuff. You are if you buy an RV, because you're paying more overall for the RV. And there's nothing they offer that's free. But anyway, folks, you know, we're an independent dealer. We're family owned and operated 51 years. Now, you know, we sell 500 to 600 used RVs a year. We're a high volume dealer with low overhead and a low markup, which is pretty obvious from our prices. We don't surprise you. We have a saying here that's called easy, simple, and done. Haggle-free prices, no fees, no surprises. Just a simple, easy buying experience. And my website is jam-packed full of information. Visit it, folks. ParkwayRVCenter.com. Subscribe to my YouTube channel if you hadn't already. I try to post videos every day. Weather's been a little rainy today, so I don't know if I'll get another one done today, but I'll try. But keep in mind, folks, my website has got a factory sales brochure packed full of information. My website has pictures, exact measurements, specs, a factory floor plan, finance applications if you want to start the pre-approval process, trade-in appraisal forms if you want to start the trade-in appraisal process. Keep in mind, folks, depending on what your model your trade-in is, even though you do the appraisal form, we'll probably still require you to send us some pictures to get an estimated trade value, especially if it's older or you've customized it or something like that. But we try to make everything as easy as possible, folks. No commission salespeople, so you can breathe a sigh of relief. You're not going to have any sales pressure, any games or gimmicks, because these guys get paid the same whether you buy one or not. They're here for your benefit. But anyway, come out and visit with us, folks. Come out and look at this RV. Come out and test drive it. Check it out yourself. You know, we're here Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Time, and Saturday, 9 to 5 Eastern. Of course, Sunday's a Lord and Family Day, so we don't open up on Sunday for anybody. We're located at 5568 Battlefield Parkway in Ringgold, Georgia. Little town about 10 miles south of Chattanooga, Tennessee, about 120 miles north of Atlanta. Interstate I-75 Northwest Georgia, right here at the Tennessee line, or just south of it, obviously. Get off at exit number 350 Battlefield Parkway, turn west. We're a mile on your left, got acres of used RVs, got over 150 more coming every single day. In fact, he's on a buying trip now trying to buy some more. So give us a call, of course, before coming down to make sure this unit's available. 706-965-7929. You can email us, sales@parkwayRVCenter.com. Made it easy to get to my website too, by the way. If you're watching this on YouTube, go to the video description below, and there will be a link in the first paragraph. Click on that link, takes you to my used Class 8 diesel page. Keep in mind, I never delete my YouTube videos, so please check the title and the video description, because I always put sold on it if it sells. Doesn't mean it doesn't have a deposit, so you still want to call. But even if this video is a couple of years old, folks, and it's long gone, I may have something similar. You never know. Been doing this 51 years, folks. I've been here for about 22 years off and on in this business. I mean, you know, everybody here is pretty well experienced. Give us a call, 706-965-7929, and that number's answered 24/7. Thank you again for watching. Please subscribe to my channel, give me a thumbs up, and make sure if you subscribe, you hit that bell notification button. Feel free to share the video. Thank you again for watching. Look forward to seeing you here in beautiful Ringgold, Georgia.